Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Telis. This is gonna be episode one of a series that I want to do where I break down my newest releases for you guys. Today we're gonna be doing That's a Bet. Yep. Oh yes, big bet. Yep. And first, I'm gonna explain the lyrics behind it, why I came up with those lyrics. Secondly, because I made the beat, I'll show you how I made the beat. And yeah, let's get right into it. Yo, what's going on? It's the next day, but yeah, I'm gonna break down these lyrics for you guys, starting with the hook, because that's what the song opens with. Oh yes, big bet, yeah. Put $100,000 on a check, yeah. Say less, correct, yeah. Looking at my brother, tell him that's a bet, yeah. Bet. So basically, the hook, I wanted to make it really catchy, and like it's something that it's like a song that you could play with you and your homies, riding around, don't know what to do, someone comes with an idea, and you're just like, big bet, yeah, let's do it, like I'm down with whatever, yeah. Put $100,000 on a check, that is a big bet. But let's go into the first verse. Well, the first line is got a good head on my shoulders, noticing the intellect. Basically, I don't know, I think I'm a pretty smart person, so, and other people have noticed that about me too, so that was why I wrote it. And then the next line goes, lately I've been feeling like everything is so limitless, and you'll go through those times where it could be the opposite,
Message.
and you'll feel like nothing is going your way, like nothing's really popping off, but then you'll have those other days where you feel like you own the earth, like nobody can touch you, and anything you do is gold. So that's really what it means. And then the next line is staying afloat, it be more than myself that I represent. And it goes back to that last line, because even in those hard times, like where you are just staying afloat, what keeps you going is the original things that got you into it in the first place, whether it be family, responsibilities, just things that are larger than you, that keep your motivation, your hope going. So, and then the last line of that bar is laziness in myself is honestly my only nemesis. And that's really true, bro. Like those days where you're just like, you're like complaining, you're like, oh, I don't want to do, the thing that you really want to do or that you have to do. Like, it's really that battle of, oh, should I just like chill or go do what I need to do, So, yeah. All right, let's keep going. First line is go to the top of the decision. Think about those who have did it and not about those who have didn't. Like, how do I get that position? So, like for me, bro, I want the top spot, in rap and music. So, and just in general, like with any sort of success that I do. So I'm thinking about those who have did it, like who are in those positions that I want, and you can't think about the people that didn't make it, or I mean you can, but it's better to not think about the people who haven't made it or didn't make it or whatever. Everybody say what's up to our cat. She loves the song. She came for the song breakdown. She loves the song. um, but yeah, so just think about the people who are in those positions that you want to be in, and not think about the people who didn't make it or failed or whatever, But also on that train, when you're thinking about the people who have did it, you're like, okay, how do I get that position? So for me, I went back to school. That's why I say go to school, get my degree, and then hopefully with the knowledge that I gain, I'll have a better understanding of how to market my music, and so that's what I'm saying. So I have a wide pool to reach, and it's billions of people who listen and that want to hear me speak. Like there's billions of people on this planet, and just getting like, bro, we have the internet, so we have a way to communicate with everybody, you know. So, and there's probably a billion people on this planet who listen to rap music. I don't know. I wouldn't say I have a billion fans or would have a billion fans, but there's that big of a market, you know. And like really, I'm like some of my songs is really like me speaking, you know, speaking my thoughts and things. So yeah, they want to hear me speak, you know, like my fans and any supporters, anybody who watched this video, I love you. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Ideas that I gotta try, like I'm making it hot. Wanted some in the yacht, that's only one piece of the plot. But then I say it a lot, but then I say it a lot, but then I say it a lot, but then I say it a lot. So that's basically like coming up with the game plan, like for your goals, you know. So it's like ideas that I gotta jot, like Gunna, I'm making it hot. You know, you got hot ideas, you gotta write them down. Owning some land in a yacht, that's only one piece of the plot. Yeah, those are like, you know, your goals, your desires. Like, I want to own a bunch of properties. I also want to own a yacht. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really care about the yacht. It's just like, it rhymed also. But, and then, bet that I say it a lot. Bet that I say it a lot. You know, like repeating that. Cause, like when you're making when I'm making plans with my friends, you know, I'm just like, bet. You know, bro, like if you read the conversations that I have with my friends, I say bet a lot. So let's keep going. Now we're at the bridge. Chase your motherfucking dreams out, bet. Chase your motherfucking dreams out, bet. Chase your motherfucking dreams out, bet. My music. All right, we'll get into that. I basically freestyled that part. Like I was like, because it was just gonna be like instrumental. I was like, bro, it needs something right here, like something cool. So I was just like, I just said chase motherfucking dreams. So yeah, that's basically it. And then the woes is to get you hyped up for the second verse, bro. The second verse is pretty lit. Music is food for the soul, okay? I'm never gonna break up the code, okay? I'm never gonna line on the phone, okay? You know how much bullshit I'm told today. Talking that shit to get rolled, okay? Remember me left in the cold, okay? But now I am someone who's on, okay? I'm not just gonna open my own buffet, yeah. Alright, so it goes, my music is food for the soul, okay? I'm never gonna break up the code, okay? I've been, but I'm not gonna fold, okay? You know how much bullshit I'm told today. So my music is food for the soul, cause like if you listen to my lyrics, like if you really pay attention to my music, like I'm speaking affirmative things about myself, and as you as a listener, you're gonna that's gonna sit in your mind. You know, like those thoughts are gonna be in your head, especially if you're going through something. I pray for you, but it's something like it's affirming. You know, it's affirming language. Message. So, and then the next line is, I'm never gonna break up the code. Okay, just like standing on your values and morals, pretty much. You know, like there's just like certain things that, you know, like we all agree are bad, and it's like you just don't do those things. I bet, but I'm not gonna fold. Okay, so you know, like dealing with people, like fake people, or just like toxic women or whatever, you know, like all the crazy types of people you can run into. It's like, you know, you can bend a little bit to what the situation is, but you know, you're never gonna fold to the outside world. You know, you always got your internal rock, you know. You know how much bullshit I'm told today? Like literally, like the amount of stuff I get told like from other people or just like strangers. I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about? But yeah, talking that shit, you get rolled, okay? Like, bro, when people be talking some crazy shit like to my face, I'm just like, back up, bro, you know. And remember being left in the cold, okay? Like, bro, like, just some of my friends just don't like treat me very well, and that I shouldn't consider them friends. But sometimes, like, people, you know, they leave you out in the dust, like for real. They leave you out there to deal with shit yourself or whatever. You get so. But now I am someone who's known, okay? So it's like going from those times of like people mistreating you to you overcoming those things and being like, look, I'm doing these things, like I'm someone who's known, only even though it's a small number of people. I really appreciate it. I might just go open my own buffet. Yeah. So it, like when I have the fame and other stuff, it's like, maybe I'll own a restaurant, I don't know. But with the clout, it's best when you have the money and power, it's best to invest it into something else so that you can keep on going. I get my wings, fly the energy. In a piece, that's what I gotta bring. Chasing my dreams, that's what I will achieve. I get it free, I can do anything. I got my wings, fly on the energy. So basically, this goes back to like overcoming something, you go from once crawling, but now you're flying, So I'm flying on that energy. Inner peace is what I gotta bring. And that goes to, like when you're high up, you gotta help the people that are down on the ground. You gotta do something to help them out. So I'll bring inner peace to people. That's like one thing I want to work towards. And then it goes, chasing my dreams, that's what I will achieve. So literally that's, I'm gonna chase my dreams and I will achieve them. Am I getting free? I can do anything. Or I can do anything. So it's like, we all have like our inner critics, demons and all that stuff, but slowly over time, like personally, I've been melting away at them, like quieting those thoughts and the negativity that goes on in my head. It's not always, like clear-minded, but my mind is getting free, and that allows you to do anything, when you're not bogged down by negativity. Stay intense, I'm feeling blissful. Life on GoPro, not on Rickroll. Like jujitsu, kicking info. They a shit show, not beneficial. Pockets info, labels simple, unofficial. Residentials out the window, make it simple. Clear as crystals, get from yo, yes. Alright, so stay intento, feeling blissful. Life on GoPro, not on Rickroll. I felt like I needed to switch up the flow, after it being slow and singing. It was like I need something to put that energy back in. Life on GoPro, not on Rickroll. I do a lot of stuff, I just don't post very much, So, and then like jujitsu, kicking info, they a shit show, not beneficial. Those are, bro, that's a pretty hard line, they a shit show, not beneficial, like stay away from people that are just, like they're not on anything, bro, just let them, I don't want to say ride, but let them take their own course, Pockets hippo, they was lintful. Man, bro, that's also a hard line. Yeah, like, you go from being broke to having some money. Unofficial residentials out the window, make it simple, clear as crystals. So it's like, I'm just leading that back into the hook, like I'm thinking like, even people in business offices could be singing this, and then it's the hook again, but we already covered it. So let's get into the beat breakdown. Alright, welcome to the stew. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I made this beat. Hop into the screen with me. Okay, so first I started with this this pluck that I made myself. Sounds like this. Let's see what I did to it. Okay, so this pluck, at first, it was like a ARP. I like stretched it. It was like this whole sample. I'll play the sample. Yeah, it was something like that originally, but obviously I just slowed it down, and then it sounds like this. It sounds more like a cello, or like some kind of orchestral thing. Just put a basic EQ on it. This is without the EQ. Just a lot deeper. I put like a noise in it, but I didn't want that much in there. Put the EQ on there. I was going through a thing where I wanted to try to make like really simple beats because sometimes I'll like overproduce and like you can't really rap on them. Like other people couldn't really get on them. So I was like trying to simplify, what I was doing. So this is the hi-hat. This is the snare. It's a kick. And the 808. This is the hi-hat pattern. I think the first thing I did was put the hi-hat and the snare down with it, Just simple EQs, for all the drums. And then the second thing I added was the 808, and I was thinking, I'm like, bro, I had the melody of the 808 already in my head, so I'm like, all right, let me find like an 808 that kind of has a punch, cause bro, I feel like the trend now in producing is to use to have kickless beats, so I was trying to find a 808 that had a punch but also a sustain. So I grabbed this one. This is like classic Pierre 808. So yeah, and then I just put a bit of a boost right there to make it punch even harder. And yeah, this is what the and then with the kick, it just makes it thump that much more. Basically, it just loops like that for a while, and then I made this cut because as I was making the beat, I already had the song in my head. I'm like, bro, like this shit is lit, So I had this idea already like placed down, like the cuts where I would go whoa whoa whoa, because I freestyled that like the first lines of the second verse. I was like freestyling them. It was like okay. So yeah, I knew that I wanted the hype to build up into that, so it was like whoa whoa, my music is food for the soul, okay, I'm never gonna, last thing I added was just a volume fade out. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'm dropping a song this Friday, so I'll do another breakdown for that one. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. Yeah. When they see me, yeah, yeah, yeah. When they see me now.